please remove your caps. And now our national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
It is with great pleasure to introduce our student government president, Zoe Leitner. Zoe will be attending University of Florida and majoring in psychology for a pre-med track. Zoe.
It has been an honor to serve as SGA president. We all agree that this past year was extremely challenging, to say the least. Therefore, I thought long and hard about the message I wanted to convey today. Like most of my classmates, pre-COVID I took many things for granted, and I had an extremely limited view of the world. But COVID's devastating impact on our high school, community, and loved ones has reshaped my worldview and, more importantly, of my place in it. Specifically, I have learned the lessons of living in the moment, taking chances, reconnecting with family and friends, and taking life one day at a time. I also learned to embrace the simple joys all around me. Most importantly, I learned that with enough time in the sun, even I can get a tan, and that there is such a thing as too much quality family time. Due to the pandemic, the class of 2021 experienced growth and friendships that were delayed or severed. We also lived through lockdowns, social distancing, illness and death, exhaustion and fear, and a general lack of civility. Nevertheless, our class and our school have persevered. In doing so, I know in my heart that my classmates and I understand the true meaning of resilience and grace under pressure. This theme of perseverance has been repeated in many graduation speeches over the years, but it is perhaps never more meaningful than right now. Therefore, in choosing to see the light through the darkness, I am so thankful for my time spent at Wellington High School, especially during this historic challenge. The first 2 years at Wellington High School were exciting and amazing and completely met my expectations. Over my final years, however, the challenges made every single student in this audience stronger, resilient, and more compassionate. And for that, I'm truly grateful. I want to sincerely thank all my classmates, teachers, staff, friends, and family who have blessed me with their support and guidance during this journey. To this very special senior class, always know that you've proven yourselves to be strong and uniquely prepared for the challenges ahead. Thank you.
Zoe, thank you for your inspirational words and for all that you've done, not only this year, but the past few years as a student leader. We offer you, along with the members of SGA, our gratitude for your service, not only to Wellington High School, but to our community as well. It is heartwarming to see so many of you again here today in person, to recognize, support, and celebrate our graduates. Thank you to all of you who are here today and to those watching from home for supporting our students, whether you are a parent, step-parent, guardian, grandparent, aunt, uncle, cousin, friend, or teacher. You helped our graduates reach this goal, and thank you. Wellington High is a community that could not accomplish what it does without the help of teachers throughout the district, the teachers in our building, administrators, counselors, the school bus drivers who drive our students safely, our custodians who provide a clean environment to learn in, and our cafeteria staff who serve breakfast and lunch daily. If you're an employee of Palm Beach County School District, we thank you. Thank you to Eric Stern and School Police for arranging a safe graduation for our students. And at this time, I would like to recognize our guests who are here with us today. Our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Donald Fenoy. On stage before our community, we have School Board Member, Ms. Marcia Andrews. Dr. Gonzalo Lacava, Chief of Human Resources. Ms. Carlene Millen, Assistant Superintendent for Professional Growth. Mrs. Valerie Haynes, our Central Area Regional Superintendent. Mrs. Karen Wetzel, our Central Area Instructional Superintendent for Secondary Schools. And from the Village of Wellington, we have Vice Mayor John McGovern and Village Council members Michael Napoleon and Tanya Siskind, along with our Education Committee Chair, Jay Weber. As you can see, Wellington is a community that recognizes the value of relationships and truly takes care of each other. At this time, I would like us, as a community, to offer a moment of silence for those lives that have been lost to COVID during this pandemic, and for those of us who have lost a friend or family member. Thank you. This year, on October 7th, 2020, Wellington High lost an incredibly valued member of our community, a man who made my job much easier, a man we all depended on to ensure our school was safe and ran smoothly. Our dear Assistant Principal, Mr. Henry E. Polk, Jr. We would like to honor Mr. Polk with a song very special to him, Lift Every Voice, sung by Faith Jasmine Wilson.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven Let all rejoicing rise high as the listening sky. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has brought us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won.
Wow. Thank you, Faith. Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II is the 26th superintendent of the A-rated school district of Palm Beach County. The district is the 10th in the country and has an enrollment of more than 190,000 students. Dr. Fenoy is very proud of the 94.4% graduation rate at district-operated schools. The district is the largest employer in Palm Beach County with nearly 23,000 employees and an annual budget of $3.8 billion. Prior to his appointment as superintendent of schools in March 2018, Dr. Fenoy served as the district's chief operating officer for 2 years. Before coming to Palm Beach County, Dr. Fenoy served as the senior area superintendent of the South Learning Community for the Fulton County School District, where he was responsible for the guidance and improvement efforts of 28 schools. In a prior position as a principal in Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools, his high school received the National School Change Award. This honor is presented annually to 6 schools in the United States that have demonstrated the greatest academic turnaround in a 2-year period. He is a member of the 2015 class of the Broad Academy, Leadership Florida Executive Class 10, and he is a future chief with the Chiefs for Change program. Dr. Fenoy graduated from Florida A&M University with a degree in elementary education. He went on to earn a master's degree in educational leadership, as well as a doctorate in educational leadership and administration from the University of Central Florida. Dr. Fenoy and his wife Kendra are the proud parents of 2 beautiful children. At this time, please join me in welcoming Dr. Donald Fenoy.
Well, good morning, everyone. Okay, let's try that again. This is graduation day. Good morning, everyone. So, to the class of 2021, this is your day. Own it, celebrate it, and applaud it. Please join me in a well-deserved round of applause for the class of 2021. Class of 2021, what a ride it has been. There are many variations of the phrase, history repeats itself, such as those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. I am fairly certain none of us would like to repeat the last 15 months, but I can guarantee you that none of us will never forget it. Remember what it took for you to arrive here today. perseverance. The past 15 months serve as a testament to the human spirit, to your grit, resolve, and resilience to succeed despite pandemic-born challenges. Through absolutely no fault of your own, your senior year was not what you expected. While many seniors returned to campus for in-person instruction, others chose distance learning. Daily social interactions were limited, and traditional rites of passage, such as grad bash and prom, were canceled. Your home life may also have been upended by family tragedy, loss of employment, or isolation. Thankfully, the dark grip of the pandemic is loosening, and I am very optimistic about the future, about your future, and the future of our country as you enter college, the workforce, or as my father did in 1973, the United States military. Having experienced all of this, you are emerging stronger and more prepared to succeed in life and in career. I encourage you to fully embrace everything that life has ahead and help make this world a better place. When times are tough, draw on that inner strength that you have right now, that strength that brought you here today. Persevere, maintain your positive attitude, and keep moving forward. Graduates, the whole world has been reset, and your generation has an opportunity to set the new course. Lean into life. Be mindful and present when it is all too easy and too convenient to retreat into your very own isolation. Make the choice, the decision to do the work. Choose a path that challenges you, that interests you, and makes you happier and healthier. I promise you, exceptional possibilities await. Empathize with your neighbors. Use your voice to engage in courageous conversations. Have awareness of what you take in, but more importantly, what you put out. Take leaps of courage towards goals and back away from stagnant conditions that prevent you from the full expression and realization of what you have envisioned for yourself. The balance in life is knowing when to lean, but also when to leap. Be proud of who you are, where you come from. We have 140 different countries represented in our district. Every culture, every varied viewpoint, every unique experience enriches us. You are the sum of all the great things that you have done, what you are doing, and that you will do. Walk with your head held high and your shoulders back. To your principal, teachers, and the entire faculty at your school, I say thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. If it wasn't for you engaging our students and empowering to graduate, I don't know where we would have been. Parents and guardians, you were and will always be your child's first and most influential teacher and greatest advocate. I'm sure you still remember the first day when you sent today's graduate off to kindergarten. People told you not to blink. Inevitably, we all think. And then, our children are grown. Try as I might, I'm really concentrating on not blinking. My youngest child starts kindergarten in August. She is already debating with me regarding the required uniform. With her hands on her hips and her multicolored striped leggings and Princess tutu, she tells me she knows more about what to wear than the principal does. Despite all the fussing, laughing, and loving that goes into parenting, there is no greater honor than being a parent. While my daughter's graduation date isn't till 2034, I know that, like you, I will blink, and many of the same emotions you are feeling today, I will have. Parents, this year has been an emotional roller coaster for you. Still, you put the needs of your child first. You encourage them to stay on course, promising them that their investment would pay off in great dividends. It has paid off because we are here today. So today, we celebrate you. Parents, faculty, and most importantly to our esteemed graduates, give yourself a well-deserved pat on the back because this milestone was a group effort. Despite the pandemic-forced social distancing, no one got to this point in isolation. Graduates, there are some things that you may lose as you get older, like your beautiful hair, your beautiful youthful physique. But one thing that you will never lose, the one thing they can never take away from you, is your high school diploma. I want you to treasure it because we didn't give it to you. You earned it. Today you are graduating, but you will always be a student of life. Seize every single life lesson. Your generation holds the future for all of us in their capable hands. Continue to question, continue to explore, continue to innovate, whether the next path is college, career, the military, or traveling, or whatever inspires you. Class of 2021, on behalf of the school board and the entire District of Palm Beach County, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. And I thank you for the honor of allowing all of us to educate you and to grow with you. So now, you take your rightful place in society. Continue to persevere, and you lead us into the future. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Fenoy, for your message today. We wish you the very best as you continue to guide the school district of Palm Beach County. And now, it is with great honor that I introduce you to Kieran Abisamas, the Salutatorian of the class of 2021. Kieran will be attending the University of Florida, majoring in computer engineering. Kieran.
Is this thing on? Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. That'd suck if you couldn't. But hello everybody. Welcome to the final high school assembly of your high school career. I'm glad that the entire gang finally showed up. I'll be real with you, so for those of you that wish to take a nap, you got like 3 minutes, all right? So, if you know me, which you probably don't, I mostly live in a cave when it comes to anything school related. Like, what is today's spirit color? Who's that guy doing bike tricks at our pep rally? Or, during modified schedules, when exactly is my non-existent 7th period? Despite this, I've still been able to notice how many things we've accomplished during these past 4 years. Whether you helped our seasoned DECA and debate programs win tournaments, our mighty Wolverine sound pop off with superior awards, dominated the competition as an athlete, or contributed to any of the seemingly endless amounts of clubs and organizations at our school, we've each left our own individual mark on the old compound that is Wellington High. How we still continued the Rosenwald Toy Drive and Dance Marathon amidst a pandemic exemplifies this. That being said, we've also left our own unique identity as a class. We have to remember that we pretty much lost every hallway and powder puff competition. We have to remember that we forgot or lost so many school IDs that we probably raised $500,000 in school funds. And most importantly, we have to remember that we gave a standing and cheering ovation to a Get Hungry motivational speaker video during our sophomore grade assembly, which somehow got us into a don't do drugs talk with administration. But we as a class, while incredibly impactful, but still weirdly immature, wouldn't be here without others. I'd like to extend 2 broad but well-deserved thank yous from the class of 2021. First, to the people that raised and guided us for the first 18 years of our lives, who either put up with getting hit by cars driven by their kids, like my dad, or fostered our drive to create priceless memories, like when my mom, clueless and dressed in pajamas, got surprised when Miss Hayden raided our house to congratulate me as salutatorian. Second, to the staff of our school, specifically to the teachers that taught on Google Meets, who still managed to deliver their best education while we definitely didn't eat, sleep, and hide behind our Google icons. All your hard work truly inspires us to strive towards enterprising goals in spite of the most daunting obstacles. Now, before I end this speech, my fellow classmates and friends, I want you to remember what I'm about to say. Whenever life is slapping you up and you're just down astronomically bad. And hey, wake up the kid sleeping next to you, because this part's worth it. Class of 2021, just remember all we've been through together. Fortnite, the SAT, lunch lines, something, quarantine. We went through all that in just 4 years. So I have to ask these famous last words. What else could go wrong? I probably just jinxed us, but no matter what you do, good luck. Even though I know you won't need it. Oh, and by the way, don't do drugs.
Thank you, Kieran, for your kind words as we remember our past. It is now my privilege to introduce our valedictorian, Logan Castellanos. Logan will be attending Georgetown University, and this is fitting, as she'll be majoring in global health and pre-med. Please welcome Logan to the stage.
Good afternoon, classmates, loved ones, teachers, and administrators. With a true sense of relief, I can finally say we made it. From becoming far too acquainted with Google Classroom to accidentally scheduling your vaccine appointment during second period statistics, this year was truly one like no other. And while we did not have an optimal high school experience, it is important to note that these shortcomings do not define us. What does define us, though, are the interpersonal relationships that we've developed before and during our time at Wellington High. Growing up, I was engulfed in education. Every surface of my home was labeled in both English and Spanish, forcing 2-year-old me to learn read far earlier than I probably wanted to. Both of my parents were educators at one point, so my early years were focused on fostering curiosity and the value of learning. And I'm eternally grateful to my father for showing me what it truly means to persevere to make your place in the world. Whether I needed a shoulder to cry on or someone to listen to my endless sociological rants, my father has always been there. And though the men in my family do inspire me every day, I pride myself in being raised by strong women. I thank my mother for instilling in me the power of my words when used for good and the need for intrinsic motivation in my learning. I thank my grandmother, Abby, for showing me that education is truly infinite, earning her doctorate just a few years ago. And finally, I thank my grandmother, Babs, for teaching me young that it is never too late to stand up for what is right, and you are never too old to learn how. The way that my family inspires me mirrors the mentorship that occurs each and every day in Wellington High School, through our teachers, administrators, and peers. We have laughed, cried, and most importantly, grew in the vision of our educators, and some of our best memories stem from their creativity. For me and the rest of the ACE Math kids, experiencing a full-blown British tea party after completing our exam, courtesy of Miss Toussaint, was an event that only could have occurred within Wellington's concrete block walls. For you, it could have been watching Mr. Monty's students speed walk through the halls for a game of survival of the fittest. Or maybe having your classical studies trip to Rome get canceled. Twice. The sense of community that was created at Wellington High is what made it a truly special place to grow up. Having a supportive environment sets us up for success in the future, which we are all bound to have. Whether you're off to college, the workforce, trade school, or the military, just know that you've been well prepared to make an impact. Never doubt yourself, trust your instincts, and most importantly, have faith in you, because it was you and you only that got you this far. Influences and mentors can only do so much, so take a moment to congratulate yourself on persevering. In the words of Amanda Gorman in The Hill We Climb, for while we have our eyes on the future, history has its eyes on us. Class of 2021, I challenge you to go make your place in this world and never stop demanding equality. Thank you.
Logan, thank you for your encouragement for your classmates. Now I would like to introduce you to the class of 2021's senior class president, Sawyer Kuban. Sawyer will be attending University of Colorado at Boulder and plans to major in aerospace engineering. Here he is, Sawyer.
Hey guys, my fellow classmates, I don't want to make this long. When I was writing this speech, I was told that I needed to say something inspirational, something that would rouse the crowd to cheers. I'm not supposed to talk about the past or the future, where we're going or where we've been. I'm supposed to talk about now. But the more and more I think about that prompt, the more it makes me angry. The more I've thought to myself about the change over these past years, the more I've realized that the past 4 years, or heck, just the past year, have changed us. I can say with firm confidence that if any of you were to stand in front of and try to have a conversation with your freshman self, you would have barely anything in common. And that makes me frustrated. What's been pushed over this past year especially is that this experience has happened to us. Whether it was the 4 fights in one day our freshman year, or the hurricanes that never seemed to hit, or the lockdowns because of a bank robbery 4 blocks down, or, well, the obvious. It all happened to us, victims, and not even the kind that gets that much sympathy. We are the class of 2020 who got the first half of their year with the dances and homecoming and dance marathon in person and pep rallies and big hallway decorating, and then after everything shut down, got celebrity videos and got parades. No, we're the class of 2021. But we get to be here. And you know what? I'm sick of being angry. This year, these past 4 years, I would argue didn't happen to us, despite how it may feel. It happened for us to be mad, for us to be changed, and for us to be better people than we could have ever imagined ourselves being as freshmen. I know that I couldn't have imagined giving this speech now. Just like I know a great many of you couldn't have imagined to be sitting where you are and heading to wherever you're going next. So I want you, any of you, to take that anger or that sadness or resentment or whatever emotions that you've built up over these 4 years and make it your fuel. Allow it to help you push yourself to make all of this change and all of this chaos and all of this madness worth it. Because you, the class that lost it all but gained the most invaluable experience, more than any class before us, deserve it. Thank you.
Well, he did exactly what we told him to do. He roused you to cheers. Thank you, Sawyer. I've had the honor of serving as the Wellington High Principal for the last 3.5 years and have been in various educational roles over the last 10 years and teacher really for the last 20. This truly has been the most difficult year of my career, so I can't even begin to put myself in your shoes as young adults with so much change in your school, social, and extracurricular family lives, with such uncertainty through a worldwide pandemic where no one really has the answers, and along with so much civil unrest throughout our country. As I listened to Sawyer talk about the importance of using one's experience to fuel your path forward, it gave me a chance to pause and reflect on this amazing class of 2021. Looking out at this group, I am incredibly proud to be a part of this community and to have worked with all of you. This class moved beyond their initial reaction to the seemingly endless stream of negative news. You chose to respond to the events rather than waiting to react. Ancient philosopher Heraclitus said, "The only constant is change." Basically, everything is constantly shifting and changing. Nature is change. Heraclitus writes, "Like a river, nature flows ever onwards." So one interpretation can be that we can't step into the same river twice. There is no normal. Everything that happens to us is normal. Sure, teachers would rather see the faces of their students, not the underside of their ceiling fans, or the ubiquitous letter in the circle on a black background, or even just their eyes behind a mask and a hoodie. But who's to say if these things are normal or not? Things just are, and you can't wait them out. You have to take each day, one day at a time, adapt, and respond. So I'm proud of this class for responding, not reacting. I'm proud of this class for choosing action and not apathy. I'm humbled by their ability not to see the glass as half full or half empty, but rather as just right for right now. Remaining still and waiting for things to happen is not an option, because what you're waiting for is what's happening around you right now, your life. So whatever method you choose, make sure your voice is heard, because you are setting the tone. It took a once-in-a-lifetime situation to let the rest of the world know how dedicated and resourceful and passionate you are about your futures and the future of this world. Together, the possibilities are endless. Some of you may have been tempted to give up, while others just push straight through. Some of you handled the obstacles on your own, and some leaned on others in their community. Whichever step you took, it worked, because you're sitting here today. I know that I speak on behalf of everyone watching. You can make everything great. Just find a reasonable way to make it happen. Through all of this, our Wolverines have won $2.1 million in scholarships. We've had 2 Pathfinder semifinalists, 236 ACE diplomas earned. That is the greatest amount we've ever had at Wellington High School in 1 year. We have an additional 240 ACE diplomas pending as we speak. Do the math. We have 133 Cambridge Scholars, 34 Cambridge Scholars for Merit, and 8 Cambridge Scholars with distinction. In service to Children's Miracle Network and the University of Florida Dance Marathon, our students raised over $27,000, who knew, virtually. In this virtual world, our band had 2 all-state members, 21 state qualifiers, and 47 district superior ratings. As far as our chorus is concerned, in the words of Mr. Chase, in a year where we taught an oral art form on mute, we still sang. In a year where students were scattered across the town, county, state, and even the country, we were still able to create music, where we shared our music with the world. In a year where the curriculum literally became a high-risk activity, we gave multiple virtual concerts. In a year like no other, we still exist. Our debate team had 19 national qualifiers, 9 state qualifiers, won 3rd at the state championships, and 2nd at the novice state championships. Our student government was 2nd place at the district competition for health and safety. 14 of you already completed your freshman year of college through the early admit dual enrollment process, 3 of which already earned their AA degrees. Now that number does not include all those who have earned far beyond that because of those ACE diplomas and AP courses you've taken. Within our athletic arena, all of our teams were successful, even if we had to quarantine a few times. You made it against all odds. Many teams have represented Wellington High School in the Florida High School Athletic Association Championships. Our cheerleaders were actually the FHSAA academic champions and won 1st place at regionals, 4th at states. Basketball team is once again conference champs. Boys soccer and girls weightlifting made it to district champs, and while our wrestling team is the regional champ. In our academies, we managed the following completers: 27 in technical design, 14 in communications technology, 8 in fashion design, and 1 gold medal at the FCCLA Leadership Conference. 18 in culinary, and 2 have been accepted to the Culinary Institute of America. 6 in early childhood, 2 of which earned their national CDA, and 6 earning their Florida Child Care license in early childhood education. We had 35 Equine Pre-Vet, 31 in fire science, and 65 in marketing, with 81 state qualifiers this year overall, 41 national qualifiers, and 2 international qualifiers in DECA, keeping us on the map for being one of the top marketing schools in the nation. Who does that? Except Wellington High. To fully recognize your accomplishments, we will now award the diplomas.
No, not yet. That's where the extra is. Logan Castellanos. Kieran Abisamis. Sawyer Kubin. Zoe Leitner. Alexa Vale.
Natalie Batista. Madison Beresford. Cynthia Calderon. Ashlyn Carter. Nicole De Silva. Olivia Greenidge. Liam McMahon. Ariana Morejo. Corinne Mitchell. Gabriela Rodriguez. Nolan Sanchez. Kayla Schuler. Jessica Soto. Catherine Stepp. Naomi Van Esmori. Hermione Williams. Reese Withy. Jonathan Encarnacion. Elijah Perez.
They're going fast.
Oquandra Allen. Amanda Abarca. Juliana Acosta. Elizabeth Adams. Juan Ardame. Liz Aguilar. Chaz Allen. Vanessa Alvarado. Alexa Alvarez. Jasmine Alvarez. Julia Amazo. Eddie Ambrosio. Elijah Andrews. Victoria Andueza. Erica Angel. Nolan Anschutz. Emily Aquino. Jonathan Aragones. Zoe Arscott. Card. I need your card. Card. Just give me the card.
Okay, you're fine.
Carly Astern. Skylar Atkinson. Christopher Ayala Garcia. John Barry. Alyssa Baker. Dawson Ball. Nicole Baltazar. Grace Ann Yun Ching Barksdale. Michael Barley. Kalia Barnes. Luis Barron. Cassie Bailey. Arnold Bartolo Jr. Amy Blake. Zachary Byron. Tyler Bean. Anthony Baldwin.
Thank you, Dr.
Grace Bechelani. Gabriela Bedoya. Sydney Bennett. Michelle Berry. Ria Batia. Gary Bignani. Celine Barinci. Michaela Basalian. Devon Earl Blackwood. Martine Blanca. Arthur Baines. Emily Bloom. Gavin Bogdanchik. Quinn Bohannick. Jenna Bojanowski. Chantel Bonilla. Sebastian Bosa. Ryan Bowling. Oslin Boyce. Sarah Bradenberg. Samantha Braswell. Emma Brewer. Caitlin Brown. Lintuan Brown. Ladymar Borgus. Jensen Buswell. Kiana Cabrera. Sean Cabrera. Christopher Caceres. Alexandra Caldera. Nakari Calderon. Morgan Camshay. Brian Campbell. Jackson Carinda. Cruz Caro. Ivan Caro. Jacqueline Carrasco. Nicholas Carreno. Jordan Carrero. Valentina Cash. Lanika Cassius. Laura Castaño. Victor Castellan. Christopher Castro. Carla Ciron. Kenya Caesar. Kyla Chamberlain. Tamara Charles. Tai Chen Young. Dorian Chin. Andrea Shirim. Leah Chumpitas. Gabrielle Cicerone. Emma Cintron. Natalie Claude Banks. Brian Cortez. Eric Clark. Spencer Cleary. Sarah Klein. Lavelle Coffey. Caitlin Cole. Jamari Coleman. Jatasia Coleman. Olivia Grace Collado. Mia Conceso. Lara Condi. Shannon Cooney. Roberto Cordero. Valentina Cortez Pino. Stephen Cortez. Destiny Cortinas. Jared Corson. Geneva Corey. Roy Kramer III. Julia Croteau. Delia Debro. Andrew D'Amico. Ryan Daniels. Emma Daubenmeyer. Jasmine Cote. Jacob Davis. Kai Dawson. Maria De Leon.
That was nice.
Caitlin Deamo. Illyrion Dempsey. Lachuro Desmet. Linda DeRosier. Dylan Durio. Reynard Dynand. Leslie Diaz. Marelis Diaz. Juliana Denoto. Kyle Diogo. Jenna Dolans. Andrew Dominguez. Kevin Dong. Jordan Dorr. Ethan Douglas. Drew Dressen. Christina Duncanson Jones. Ocean Duran Escandel. Maya Duval. Mariana Echeverry. William Edwards. Janaya Egalishan. Max Epstein. Jose Arazo. Naya Ernst. Juan Estella. Jordan Fallon. Alyssa Falta. Isaiah Favors. Yeleni Feebles Pena. Elizabeth Fenner. John Fenner II. Sydney Madison Ferreira. Jessica Farron. Elle Fields. Jacob Fink. Danette Fisher. Adriana Flores. Nicholas Francis. Edmil Franco. Eric Fox.
Your card.
Oscar Javier Garcia Ray, Jr.
Malik Frederick. Kimberly Ann Galaseo. Jacqueline Gandolfo. Leslie Garay. Victoria Garcia Ramirez. Jasmine Angelica Gelfond. Emma Gerlin. Trevor Giordano. Aaron Gold. Kiara Goldberg. Max Goldman. Daniel Gonzalez. Daniel Joseph Gonzalez. Alessandra Jean Grace. Emily Grandel. Francesca Marie Greco. Noah James Groves. Azelia Grulon. Joseph Gueli. Kevin Stephen Gutierrez. Sarah Haber. And faculty. Card. Aubrey Elise Hallenbeck. Cody Hackney. Riley Marie Hagan. Rebecca Taylor Hanauer. Megan E. Hawkins. Nellie Hayford Jackson. Stephen Hayford Jackson. Amelia Haymond. Jackson Haynes. Johan Henry. Mackenzie Henry. Diane Hernandez. Ariana Hoblin. Jacob Holloway. Anaya Ariel Horton. Ethan Howard. Gianfranco Woman. Jackson Huggis. Omar Isa. Juan Izquierdo. Carson Jablonski. Jayla Jackson. Jolie Jacobs. Ryan Jahan. Nico Jans van Rensburg. Felipe Jara. Ernst J. John Francois. Alexander Jonah Jimenez. Ethan S. John. Carver Luke Johnson. Jordan Amir Johnson. Stephen G. Jones. Jonah Joseph. Samantha Jurado. Lucas Carlson. Brianna Sophia Keller. Madeline Janet Kelly. Shore May Kelly. Darren Timothy Kelly. Sasha Kirana. Kaylee King. Jemiah Kinsler. Marshall Aaron Kirkpatrick. Olivia Cohan. Tyler Collar. Jordan Copso. Ricky Kramer. Michael Kravis. Caden Krieger. Olivia Lahovich. Sophia LaCosta. Dwight Lambert. Angelina Laneve. Evan Matthew Langley. Ana Julia Lares Galavis. Ray Jacob Laufenberg. Jaden Loritz. Adam Leatherman. Han Young Lee. Jacob Lefkowitz. Ethan Levine. Lindy Lichtman. Lucas LaCory. Aiden James Lindley. Rebecca Locke. Victoria Faith Loeb. Natalie Isabel Lomax. Brianna Nicole Lopez. Ferris Milagros Lopez. Natalia Lopez. Noah Frederick Lopez. Sarah Lopez Valero. Daniel Lord. Jaden Lewis. Hold on. Nathan Lewis. Roberto Lewis. Alexander Lowe. Nicholas Lowen. Anaya Lubertus. Brandon Luongo. Antoni Adesh Luchtman. Alexander Nathan Machin. Dana Magdaleno. Julia Mahoney.
Eric Malone. Isabella Manso. Vincent Marcelino. Jorge Marin. Zachary Marks. Danelli Marcus. Chandler Marsh. Anis Machete. Jason Marshall. Angel Daniel Martinez. Areli Martinez. Adam Marks. Madison Mason. Juliana Maston. DeJanetti Maturin. Sean Maurman. Jimmy Maxey. Gabriel Miley. Tyler McCann. Summer McCoy. Michaela McCrae. Megan McDonald. Riley McDonald. Matthew McGann. Haley McGann. Shannon McGuire. Antonio Melanson. Daniel Milton. Drew McSweeney. Ana Lucia Mena. Isaac Mendez. Tanisha Mendez. Luis Mendez Garcia. Mila Meir. Brandon Messeroff. James Messina. Luciano Mignone. Josue Miguel Diaz. Reese Miller. Tyler Miller. Gabriel Milich. Cassidy Millington. Samuel Minio. Riley Mitchell. Julian Moister. Philip Moldovanu. Christopher Michael. Christopher Michael Montesano Mills. Dylan Moon. Ariel Moore. Jordan Moore. Gianna Morris. William Mulson. Tristan Monroe. Martin Navarrete. Nicholas Niera. Kevin Nemhard. Justin Newsom. Amanda Eng. Brian Wynn. Travis Wynn. Kayla O'Connor. Ali Okashi. Gage Olson. Gabriel Okendo. Elijah Oran. Shayna Orazi. Giovanni Ortiz. Genesis Ortiz Rivera. Isabella Ospino. Sarah Pagan. Angela Page Camacho. Matthew Palma. Zachary Palmatier. Eugene Pedral. Trent Pamplona. Emma Paquette. Gonzalo Pardo Zambrano. Joshua Parker. Heather Parrish. Lisa Parrish. Alexia Paz. Osvaldo Calais. Destiny Pembroke. Jake Penta. Nelia Peralta. Olivia Perconte. Gabriela Perez. Isaiah Perez. Jacob Perez. Refugio Perez. Trey Perry. Derek Petrovich. Geronimo Pettinato. Emma File. Reed Phelps. Genevieve Phillips. Trace Lee Phillips. Tara Pickens. Marlene Pineda Goraskieta. Maria Lex Pino. Tamaya Plaget. Jensen Plant. Coral Porter. Takira Porter. Cheyenne Porto. Mason Powell. Eric Powers. Ashley Pratz. Madison Prudian. Sayila Quinones. Jasmine Quinones. Travis Race. Jared Ragharaj. Nico Ramirez. Hunter Ramos. Litzy Ramos. Nicholas Rainey. Aaron Raymond. Marissa Reason. Kylie Reed. Zachary Reed. Emma Reese. Laura Rengifo. Camilo Restrepo. Brian Rydell. Alyssa Rigsby. Daniel Rivera. Martin Rivera. Joseph Rourke. Leah Robbins. Jake Roberts. Chrisana Robinson. Armando Rodriguez. Ashley Rodriguez.
Joshua Rodriguez. Juan Rodriguez. Luisana Rodriguez. Maya Renee Rodriguez. Paige Rodriguez. Sophia Rodriguez. Gabrielle Rodriguez Leon. And staff. Braden Fletcher Romano. Valentina Romo. Joseph Ronzoni. Ryan Rosales. Ethan Rosen. Jack Ross. Jonah Rochin. Melanie Ruiz. Ricardo Ruiz. Emily Rundle. Sophia Ruppert. Dylan Ryan. Faith Sabatino. Ronnie St. Bert. Jean St. Hilaire. Juan Salamanca. Yasmin Samoon. Aaron Sandlofer. Harmony Savaston. Charles Sannon. Elkin Santa Cruz. Angel Santos Perez. Laura Sandoval. That's Ms. Vogel. That's Ms. Ramey. Andrew Jacob Savoy. Marcus Schaefer. Jacob Schlessel. Samantha Schneider. Daniel G. Schwartz. Oleg Shikagelski. Proteon Shalibi Davis. Alex Schneider. Juan Sierra. Daniel Silgado. Corey Silverman. Christopher Simon. Casey Siner. Jack Siskind. Jolie Skivington. Adam Smith. Denali Smith. Lily Smith. Alex Sokoloff. Alexa Soriero. Taylor Soriero. Cody Soto. Evan Soto. Isabella Soto. Julian Soto. Oriana Sublet. Jordan Crawford Sparler. Jenilyn Spies. Michael Stark Vargas. Trinity Steele. Ethan Strout. Jason Subrani. Sydney Sullivan. Lily Sullivan Perez. Kaylee Sunderland. Tatiana Takvorian. Trevor Priestley Tanis. Adrian Tapia Cruz. Jordan Taylor. Brianna Temis. Mykesha Theramine. Sherelle Thomas. Traquan Denard Thomas. Alexi Titinen. Melvin Andrew Tejero. Samuel Pryor Tobin. Ryan David Tui. Alberto Toribio. Sebastian Andres Toro Castillo. Miguel Torregrosa. Javier Torres. Ventura Torres. Tanner Lee Tosto. Samuel Felipe Trujillo. Edgar Utanita. Patrick Urquhart. Anna Uruti. Eileen Valdez. Will Van Hook. William Vargas. Mackenzie Vasilio. Card. Jocelyn Vasquez Lopez. Luke Vaughn. Tatiana Vasquez. Sydney Maria Velasquez. Amanda Vicente. Savannah Shirley Vick. Alyssa Vieira. And school counselors. Louis Villafane. Natalie Vitek. Kevin Volsimus. Ashia Walker. Chris Walker. Jamila Elaine Walker. Yannick Walter. Jordan Lee Way. Summer Woods Mercado. Madison Taylor White. Ethan Whitaker. Christy Marsha Wilkes. Morgan Williams. Robert Williams. Tyler Lawrence Williams. Steffi A. Wilson. Aaron Wynick. Mason Witkowski. Taylor Scott Wold. Faith Jasmine Niara Wilson. Gotcha. Shamali Bahi Muka. Maria Razin. Morgan Taylor Wommer. William Hua Yan. Jason Anthony Yin. Milena Akladius. John Zanotti. Eva Zaragoza. Ariana Zayas. Eliana Zimmerman. Kayla Walker. Vanessa Gasperi. Tristan Rainey.
At this point in time, I'm going to read the names of the students who are graduating who were not able to join us for various reasons. Anna Abraham, Elizabeth Antropova, Philopater Arams, Lily Birabi, Devin Boudram, Landon Davis, Michael Deem, Mia Del Cid, Betsalil DeRozier, Malik Frederick, Helen Gramman, Grayson Handworker, Bryce Hudson, J.R. Hutchinson, Kristen Lederer, Vinnie Lee, Amanda Liu, Fabiana Manzani, Timothy McCoy, Liado Morin, Wilfred Morin Jr., Tyler Muncie Tiger, Ethan Wynn, Anthony Nixon, Madison Page, Gabriel Pegorari, Mercedes Pembroke, Frank Perna, Giordi Ramirez, Jalen Reyes, Neville Richards, Steven Santiago, Alexander Fernando Valdez, and Michael Sureja. Thank you.
And now, as we wait for everyone to be seated and we take this little intermission, we have a performance by our school chorus. Please. Class of 2021, thank you for allowing me to serve as your principal. On behalf of your faculty and staff, we wish you the very best life has to offer. We look forward to what you make possible. Remember your Wolverine family as you grow and reach other milestones. Will the class of 2021 please stand? You have met the requirements that have been established by the Board of Education and the state of Florida. Here is your class of 2021 President, Sawyer Cooven, to perform the turning of the tassel.
Move your tassels from the right to the left and remain standing.
Oh my. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the Wellington Community High School graduating class of 2021. Woo! Is it off? Okay. All right, go ahead, Mr. Krupa, take over.
All right, guys, we are going